Hello, second grade Smarties, and welcome to Fundations Unit 7, Week 1, Day number 4. So today we are going to be talking about open syllables again. But before we do that, let's do some drill practice. Here we go. A, apple, ah. E, ed, eh. I, itch, I. O, octopus, ah. U, up, Now some consonants. J, jug, j. K, kite, k. L, lamp, l. M, man, m. All right, and let's do those open syllable vowel sounds. Once I unclick all these, remember these long vowel sounds are when we have those open syllables in one syllable words or multi-syllable words. So some of these vowel sounds can stand by themselves in an open syllable word, but some of them are part of a multi-syllable word. So a word that has 2 or 3 or 4 or more syllables. But let's go ahead and do these cards together. Here we go. A, acorn, A. E, me, E. I, high, I. O, no, O. U, pupil, U. U, flew, oo. Y, cry, I. Y, baby, E. So remember those long vowel sounds we hear in those open syllables or open syllable words. All right, and we are going to wrap up our drill practice by doing some R-controlled vowels. Here we go. A-R, car, R. O-R, hoard, or. E-R, her, I-R, bird, U-R, burn, kiss your brains. E-R-I-R and U-R all say, All right, Smarties. So we are going to be talking about some open syllables and open syllable words. I'm going to make myself a little bigger so you can see me. And we are going to start by building a two-syllable word. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build the word. We're going to clap the syllables, and then we are going to put the word in two syllables. On your whiteboard, you can see it, you will notice that you have 3 boxes at the top. Those are for syllables. So later in our lesson, you will need your whiteboard and marker, and we are going to practice building open syllables and open syllable words. So, but you do not need that yet. So let's get started with this first word. The first word I'm going to build is robot. Say robot for me. So robot. Robot. Let's clap the syllables in robot. Robot. How many syllables were in the word robot? We had 2 syllables. I am going to use 2 syllable frames because there were 2 syllables. Robot. What do you hear in the first syllable? Row. In robot, we have row, bot, b. My second syllable starts with that b, that B. Robot. In the word robot, I have an open syllable. Is my first or second syllable open? My first syllable is my open syllable. Row is open because that O is saying its name, but it is also not closed in by a consonant. Now, the next syllable starts with a consonant, but you can hear how words are divided when you say them. Robot, robot. You have a little break in between those syllables. Robot. Ro was open. Bot is closed. That O is saying ah, and it's closed in by a consonant. So robot, robot. All right, let's build another word. All right, this is the word relish. What's this word? Relish. Let's tap it out. Sh. Relish. Let's clap the syllables. Relish. How many syllables? 2. So I'm going to need 2 syllable frames. Now, when I clap the syllables, I heard 2 short vowel sounds. So if I hear 2 short vowel sounds, what kind of syllables am I going to have? Am I going to have open or closed? I'm going to have closed. So relish, relish. I am going to keep those as closed syllables. It does have that RE, and some words have an open syllable that starts with the sound re. Re is a prefix, but it is also an open syllable. So re is an open syllable, but for this word, the L stays with that first syllable. So rel-ish. My next syllable starts with that short I. This is still a closed syllable because what is closing it in? Those consonants, that digraph SH. So let's clap the syllable in this word again. Rel-ish. 2 closed syllables. Relish. All right, our next word is a unique word. What is this word? This is the word beside. I sat beside Mr. Mason. Beside, beside. Now remember, when we learned about vowel consonant E sounds, we talked about vowel consonant E syllables. Remember that vowel consonant E stays together. So beside. So I know my I consonant E is going to stay together. And let's go ahead and put best-eyed, beside. That doesn't sound right, does it? In the word beside, I hear beside. Beside. What letters should be in my first syllable? B and E. So I'm going to move the S over to my second syllable. So now I have beside, beside, beside. B-E says B. It's an open syllable. It is not closed in by a consonant. Side is a vowel consonant E syllable because it has that busy, bossy E telling the I to say its name. Beside. What was this word? Beside. All right, Smarties, at this point, what I need you to do is to go ahead and get your whiteboard and a marker, and we are going to practice building words with open syllables. So the first word that we are going to build together is program. 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 How many syllables do you hear? I hear 2. So program. And here's what I'm going to do. I am going to write it in syllables. So the first syllable I hear is pro. O. Program. Am. Program. All right, it has that long O in that first syllable. Pro. So is it opened or closed? It is opened. So I'm going to put an O underneath for an open syllable. And gram. It has that glued sound am, but that is a short A. So this is a closed syllable. It is closed in by a consonant. Program. What was this word? Program. That O is saying its name because it's not closed in by a consonant. Program. The next word we are going to build is unit. What's the word? Unit. 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 What do you hear in that first syllable? I hear U. What letter says U? The letter U. So U letters can stand by themselves as an open syllable. Isn't that crazy? So U is a syllable. So unit. 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 And I can also put it together. Unit. So an open syllable and a closed syllable. That I is saying unit. All right, the next word we are going to build also has an open syllable with a letter that stands by itself. This word is menu, like a food menu at a restaurant. Menu. Clap that with me. Are you ready? Menu. What do you hear in that first syllable? Men. So I'm going to write men in my first syllable box. So men in the second syllable, men, you. So remember what we just did for the word unit, menu, and then I'm going to put it together, menu. So my first syllable was closed, that E is saying and that U is open because that U is saying its name, that long U sound, menu, menu, 2 syllables with an open syllable at the end. All right, the next word also has an open syllable at the end. This is the word bingo, bingo, bingo. Let's do that again, bingo. So let's do the first syllable. I hear bing, so b, ing. Ooh, there's a glued sound, ing, bing, o. What vowel says O? Letter O. Bingo, and I'm going to put it together. Bingo, bingo. Like the game, bingo. Bingo. So my first syllable is a closed syllable exception. So remember, this has a little C with a line through it. And our O is an open syllable. Bingo. Bingo. And our last word we are going to build together is the word remote. What's the word? Remote. Let's clap the syllables. Remote. What do you hear in the first syllable? Remote. E. I was going to say E. So I hear a long vowel sound at the end of that syllable, so that means it is open. Remote. Now I hear a long O, but I also hear that T at the end. So what's going to make the O say its name? That busy, bossy E. Remote. Remote. So that vowel consonant E, and I can put it together. Remote. Remote. All right, Smarties. And what we are going to do to finish up this lesson is to do some echo find letters and echo find words. So what I need you to do right now is to go ahead and get your magnet board out, and we are going to do some echo find letters and echo find sounds. All right, so pause the video if you need to. Get your magnet board and then come on back. All right, so you are back and you have your magnet board. It looks very clean and organized. Your board should look like my board right here on the screen. The first letter I need you to find is the letter that says P. What sound are you looking for? P. Point to the letter that says P, pan, P. Great job. All right, I need you to find the letter that says D. What sound are you finding? D. Point to the letter that says D. What letter says D? D. D, dog, D. Point to the letter that says S or Z. Point to the letter that says S or Z. What letter says S or Z? S. All right, now I need you to find the glued sound ank. Ank. Point to the glued sound that says ank. What says ank? A-N-K. For the next one, I need you to point to the glued sound that says all. Point to the glued sound that says all. What says all? A-L-L. And the last sound I need you to point to is the glued sound that says iv. Point to the glued sound that says iv. I-V-E. All right, and we are going to wrap up this lesson by doing a couple words. So the first word that I want you to build is the word Pam. Pam. P-am, Pam. Build the word Pam. What says P? P. What says am? A-M, ham, am. Pam. All right, clear the deck. All right, the next word I want you to build is the word give. What's the word? Give. G. If, give. Build the word give. What says G? G. What says iv? I-V-E. Give. All right, clear the deck. All right, the next word I need you to build is the word rank. Rank. Let's tap it. Ank, rank. Ank, rank. What says R? What says ank? A-N-K. Ank, rank. All right, Smarties, as always, keep that growth mindset. Good learners do hard things, and take some time to build some words or read some words that have those open syllables or that Y that can say I or E. All right, Smarties, happy learning, and I'll see you tomorrow with another lesson. Bye, guys.